Hey guys, happy Monday. So today we're going to go ahead and jump in with strategies and solutions, keys to solving business problems. So the objectives, we're going to determine what strategies are and how they affect organizations. We're also going to look at different types of business analysis and the things that risks that affect businesses, also problem solving and the steps of problem solving within a business. All right. So and we've got these things here, which some of these we've already gone over, but we're going to make sure that we get the other items together. Okay. So, basic strategies for solving problems. So, strategy is a design that basically helps people reach goals in an organization or a company. Okay. Strategy is how you plan, how you execute, how you organize, how you control your activities in a business. Okay. So, what are some problem solving strategies? Some of these we've already talked about. So, they include interpreting data, breaking down problems, and also performing further research. We talked about the SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. There's always a oh my gosh. There's also a risk analysis, Porter's 5 forces, a pest analysis, and a USP analysis as well. Okay. So interpreting data, it consists of collecting the largest amount of information from a situation as possible, and then you have a quick and effective interpretation of the facts until all of the data is exposed. You have to look at what you've been given. So, for example, if people have stopped shopping in Walmart and they started shopping somewhere else, Walmart has to first interpret the data. How many less people are shopping at our store? After they come up with that number, then they can say, okay, have other stores recently got a growth in people going to their stores? And that is how they go through and interpret the data to figure out how are things different, basically. Okay. So an example is Jane is supposed to take part in a presentation, but she's sick. Okay. And then you take that and you break it all down over and over and over again. That's how interpreting data works. So just like I said, Walmart customers are gone. Okay, how many less customers? Okay, now where are they going? Okay, how do we make up for it? You break it down to the simplest form. Okay, so Jane is sick. She can't do the presentation. They don't have her portion of the presentation. Nobody else knows her area of the presentation. They're gonna look unprepared if they don't cover that part of the presentation. So you see how you break it down all the way to the very very smallest portion of that problem. Okay. So problem analysis can happen simply by using knowledge of employees within the company or by conducting further research, and it consists of developing individual solutions to each minor problem to fix the big solution as a whole. Okay, so if Jane is sick, they don't have her part. Nobody knows her part. They're going to look unprepared. How do they not look unprepared? Somebody becomes familiar with her part. Somebody else creates the presentation and they practice it so that they can go ahead and make sure that they have that part of the presentation together. Okay, so here we go. They don't have her portion, so call Jane and make sure the material is there for tomorrow. Nobody else is familiar, so get another person to take her place and rehearse as much as possible before tomorrow so that they can go through the presentation as smoothly as possible and look as prepared as they can. Okay, so in any business situation, you conduct further research to help you come up with more information or come up with more like responses or potential solutions or strategies, etc. Okay. So we've already talked about the SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's useful for businesses making business decisions and considering different factors within the organization. Okay. Certain things are in organization, certain things are out of organization. So strengths and weaknesses are internal, opportunities and threats are external. What does that mean? There are strengths that I have within me as a person. I may be kind, I may be caring, I may be compassionate, I may be organized. Okay. Opportunities and threats are things outside of me. What could threaten me? Danger, car accident, anything could threaten me. And then opportunities that are outside of me are me going to school and learning more information so that I can be a better teacher, etc. Okay, so there you go. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. There's a full what is this thing called? Like a chart, I guess you could say. SWOT analysis examples. Strengths and weaknesses are opposites. Opportunities and threats are obviously opposites as well. And not all examples would apply to one business. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop here, and we're gonna go through your items for today, and you will continue on the remainder of this lesson throughout the rest of this week.